Guys, what is up? It is Lauren here, back with another video. Welcome back, and if you are new here, hello. Today we are back with another ranking video, and today we are doing CHARLI XCX's BRAT album. We are going to do the deluxe tracks as well, just because I listened to those off camera. I've been streaming this album honestly non-stop, and I have a lot of opinion changes, but also a lot of things stayed the same. And this album just grew on me the more I listened to it. There's also tracks that I loved first listen that kind of fell down the ranks for me. So let's just dive into this album. All right, starting out with 360. Honestly, I feel like this starts the album out perfectly. It makes me feel hot. The Julia Fox reference and her flow is just absolutely insane here. I think 360 is a perfect song. Next up, we have Club Classics. Perfect drums on this track. The energy, the breakdown, the majestic ass keys, and it has the most beautiful outro ever. I think this is a perfect track as well. Next up, we have Sympathy is a Knife. This was one of my biggest opinion changes because when I first heard this album, I completely hated this song. Literally up until probably my fourth album listen, I think I was like, hold on, wait, why is this actually really good? I love the introspectiveness. I love when she does the "cause like that grand entrance. It's just so good and so electric. The chorus is amazing. The drums are a little chaotic, but honestly the drums grew on me a lot, and it's just such a banger. This is an amazing track. Next up, we have I Might Say Something Stupid. I feel like this is a very slept on track in the album. I don't really see too many people talking about it. I don't know, but I absolutely love this track. It was super different from anything I've ever heard from CHARLI before. More introspectiveness in this song. Her vocals ate, and I love the auto-tune use in this track and the constant keys in the background. This is a perfect song. Next up, we have Talk Talk. This was one of my favorite songs first listen, and this is one of the songs that have fallen down the ranks just a little bit for me. If you would have asked me a month ago, I probably would have had this at a perfect song. I do love the tempo in this track, and it honestly just makes me want to dance. I love the synths as well, and this would be such a good edit song. Like, I still feel like this is a really good TikTok edit song. This is an amazing track to me, but I would have had that perfect a month ago. Next up, we have Von Dutch. I think this song is super repetitive, but I completely ignore it because the production is absolutely insane. I love the chorus in this track. Von Dutch cult classic, but I still pop. This is an amazing track as well. Next up, we have Everything Is Romantic. Not gonna lie, the song grew on me just a bit because it was a hard skip before, but now I let it play when I listen to this album, and I got the album on vinyl, so I just let the song play while I'm listening to the entire record. I do think it has the most perfect intro on this album. Beautiful strings. Feels like we're opening up this completely different world in the track list, and her flow at the beginning and the drums. What ruins this song for me is when she starts repeating herself at the end. It is so annoying to me, and I know this is a fan favorite. A lot of people hated the fact that I don't like this song. I don't know what to tell you. I just don't like the song, but it definitely grew on me a lot, I will say. So therefore, we will be putting this at great. Everything is romantic. Oh, like, it's so, if there was just the ending, oh my god, because the beginning is so good, man. I don't know. Moving on. Next up, we have Rewind. So good. Such a pretty song. Hyper pop peak. Her vocals are gorgeous. This track really reminds me of Britney or Kesha. I love her layered vocals here. In the ending, the remix at the end is so good. Tens. This is a perfect track. Next up, we have So I love her vocals in this track. I heard that this is about a trans artist that passed away named Sophie. I did a little bit of research on her, and honestly, it gave me complete new context for this song. And I already love this song so much. It was already at the top of my ranks, and it just skyrocketed even higher. I love the vulnerability in this track. This is a perfect song. Next up, we have Girl So Confusing. The production on this song is insane. I love the content in this, and I love the addressing or working it out on, well, technically not yet working it out on the remix, but I love the content in this song. I think this is a great track. Next up, we have Apple. I love this song, and it's still at the top of my ranks, one of my favorites. The Airport. I love the TikTok dances that have been coming out. I need to learn it. I'm gonna learn it. The atmosphere of this song is just so surreal, and it just makes me feel like I'm in a movie, and I absolutely love the ending of this song. One of my favorite moments on the album. Apple is a perfect track. Next up, we have Back to Back. I love the zaps in this song, and I love that the constant drums hit all of the right places. I think this is an amazing track. Next up, we have Mean Girls. I love this track, and I love how camp it is. I love CHARLI's flow in this song, and the piano keys are heaven sent. I literally need the full lyrics like the entire song lyrics on a crop top immediately. Mean Girls is a perfect song. Next up we have I Think About It All the Time. Honestly, this song is just not my speed. I think it's super flat. I love the synths though in this song. I just think this could have been replaced with some of the deluxe tracks. Honestly, it's a skip. Next up we have 365. This is my favorite song on the album. Perfect remix. It gives the original song so much new life, and this shit just feels like an entryway to heaven. And the breakdown at the end, like, this is a perfect song 100%. Next up we have Hello Goodbye. Love her vocals, love the tempo. It's very 2010s pop. Maybe that's why I love it so much. She sounds so crispy, so clear. Like, the engineering was just done perfectly on this. And I feel like the ending of this song is so freeing. It's like she's finally saying goodbye and experiencing some relief. I love this song. This is a perfect track. Next up we have Guess. This song feels like a runway. It just makes me want to start voguing immediately. So electric, so polarizing, and I love this energy on this song. This is a perfect track. Next up we have Spring Breakers. I love this song. The keys, the tempo, the cadence, rapping Charlie. It's very Azealia Banks kind of. That's sort of like the lane that it's in, I feel like. Literally one of the best tracks on the album. I love the ad-libs on this track as well. And if you listen to the entire thing, the deluxe all the way through, this track perfectly loops back to 360. An amazing closer. I think this is a perfect song. And honestly, I feel like those deluxe tracks could have replaced some of the tracks on the OG album. But I'm happy that she gave us additional tracks, because then fans can kind of have, you know, different tracks that they are drawn to. Because some of the songs I don't like are some people's favorite songs. So, all right. And there are 3 remixes down here that I have not heard actually. A 360 remix with Young Lean and Robin, and then 2 Von Dutch remixes. I have not heard those. So our last song is going to be Girl So Confusing with the Lord. And honestly, we're throwing this at a perfect track. I do not. This is that song is absolutely incredible. All right, so now we're going to rearrange these based on their tier list. We have 1 song in mid/skip. We're going to keep that there. We have nothing in good but not great, and then we have 2 songs in great. Honestly, I think Girl So Confusing is better than I think Girl So Confusing is better than Everything Is Romantic. Then we go to our amazing tier. We have Sympathy Is a Knife, Talk Talk, Von Dutch, and then Back to Back. I think this is gonna be, oh my god. Once we get to this perfect tier, I'm just gonna end it all. I think Von Dutch, Talk Talk would be last, and then Von Dutch second to last. And then I think Sympathy Is a Knife, and then Back to Back. I think that is accurate for me. And then for our perfect tier, we have 360, Club Classics, I Might Say Something Stupid, Rewind, So I, Apple, Mean Girls, 365, Hello Goodbye, Guess, Spring Breakers, Girl So Confusing remix with Lord. This is gonna be impossible. I think I'm gonna have to put 365 first, and then I'm gonna go Girl So Confusing remix. These remixes are they are absolutely amazing. And then I think I'm going to do, I think I'll do Rewind. Oh, and then I'm gonna do I Might Say Something Stupid. Then I'm gonna do I'm gonna do Spring Breakers above I Might Say Something Stupid, and then I'm gonna do Guess after Club Classics. So oh my god, Apple has to go up here. Apple has to go behind Rewind. Then Mean Girls and Hello Goodbye. Yeah, that makes sense for me. I feel like I'm gonna lock this in. So my top 5 essentially would be 365, Girl So Confusing remix with Lord, 360, Rewind, and Apple. I feel like those aren't like unpopular opinions. I feel like a lot of people like those top tracks, but a lot of people love some of the other tracks as well, like Von Dutch, Everything Is Romantic, and the Girl So Confusing original, and Sympathy Is a Knife. That's not my perfect. A lot of people would say that's a perfect track, and if it is for you, that's completely fine. It's your taste, your music opinion, and that's okay. But let me know. I want to know, what is your top 5 on this album, and where would you rank this in Charli's discography? Is this her best project to date? Is it her worst project to date? Let me know in the comments below. We can sit there and we can debate about music, and let me know how trash my ranking is, or let me know how great it is. I don't know. I just want to know your opinion. Make sure you guys go follow me on all my socials. Links are going to be down below. Go join that Patreon family for uncut album reactions, movies, documentaries, music videos, all of that extra good stuff. And if you're even thinking about subscribing, you're already here, so you might as well stay for a while. Love you guys. Bye.